wish you a happy World Innovation and Creativity Day. I'm going to give you 5 points that I feel are really crucial when it comes to bringing forth our innovation and creativity from what I've learned in my life. But wait, before we go into that, why is it important to discuss innovation and creativity? Isn't innovation and creativity the domain of certain people who are just talented or have a creative mindset? Well, no. In the post-pandemic world, I feel innovation and creativity is not an option for anyone. It's something we have to bring forth from within our lives, and each of us have to do that. Because be it relationships, be it our work scenarios, be it our health situation, obviously with this pandemic, we have to find creative solutions. We have to find innovative answers and solutions to all the problems. And so it's not an option. And trust me, everyone has creativity. We just don't know how to bring it out. So this is why I'm making this video. I'm going to give you 5 points. And the first point is to just try things. Try this, try that. It doesn't have to make sense. You don't have to know your goal and purpose from day one. Okay, just try things. As you're trying, obviously the whole world around you will think you're going crazy. That brings me to the second point, which is go deaf to people and their opinions if they are coming from a place where they've never tried anything new. Such people do not understand innovation and creativity. So let them be. Just go ahead and be deaf to their thoughts. You see, innovators can nurture innovators. Creators can nurture creators. But a person who is never been innovative cannot really understand where you're coming from. That brings me to the third point, which is stop asking for feedback from the whole world every time you try to create or do something. Because feedback is great when it comes from someone who knows your situation, knows where you're coming from, and then gives you ideas that are relevant to you. Many times you may go to some great people for feedback and they may give you great feedback. Problem is just that the feedback may not be applicable to you, may not be relevant to you given your life situation. So it may even upset you, it may make you underconfident. So you don't need to go into that. Just keep doing things and let people naturally fall in love with what you're doing. And even the parts that people don't like, you can learn from it yourself. And if you want feedback, go to those people who are aware of your situation and who care, who are kind and who care and who will appreciate you more than just criticize you in the name of constructive criticism. I know a lot of people will go against me as I'm saying this, but I don't care. I really think that appreciation is the key, even in terms of finding faults and changing them. So yeah, that's my opinion. You're free to take it or not. The fourth point is acknowledge the emotional turbulence that's happening when you try to innovate and create. The creative juices can really make you feel so many different emotions all at the same time, and small little things may trigger you. Acknowledge the emotions. Don't try to avoid them. Acknowledge them, work through them, observe them, and transform them. The last one is be willing to fail and have stubborn perseverance. So unless you're stubborn about what you want to do, you're not going to be able to do it. You don't have to be stubborn about the ways of doing it. Sometimes you've got to be flexible. In fact, always it's good to be flexible. But you have to be stubborn about what you want and why you're innovating, what you want to create as a solution for some problem in the world. So there needs to be stubbornness, which means you have to be willing to fail, because failures will happen, and every time you fail, you innovate more. So you see, that's the cycle of failing, learning, creating new ways, innovating more and more, and then staying stubborn in terms of your perseverance till the end. So those are my 5 points for nurturing your creativity and innovation. Tell me what you think about them, and if you can apply them and what results they bring you. See.